life experiences, again, they present themselves, and you have two options. You can either choose to allow that to fuel you, or you can allow it to be a deterrent to you living your best life. And so we spoke for a while, and I was like, you know what? I can't be the only one in the universe who's wanted to do something, right? Who's wanted to do something like outside of their normal, everyday event. Like, this is real. Like, all right, if you've never done anything crazy in your life, you've never taken a chance, never taken a gamble on yourself, try it now.
Interludes, a pure Lighthouse production. We would like to thank our local title sponsor for supporting Interludes, A1 Pestmasters, for all your exterminating and pest control needs. This episode is brought to you by our national sponsor, IYH Entertainment's Your Momma Got Jokes Mother's Day virtual event on Sunday, May 9th, featuring Jori O'Neale and yours truly. And now, all the way live from the south side of Chicago, give it up for your host, Valarie Johnson. The roles have reversed today. Taking on the interviewing and occasional funnies here will be our executive producer and writer, Michael Womble. We're excited to have her back and to talk about her Mother's Day virtual event coming up this Sunday. Your Momma Got Jokes 2 is Jori O'Neale. She's a New York-based comedian and co-founder, along with her husband, of the company IYH Entertainment. And a fun fact, guys, she also was our very first interview when Interludes got started. I conducted that interview, but on today, we're going to have Mr. Womble take on those duties. Let's drop in and see what everybody's chatting about.
Welcome. This is Interludes with Valarie Johnson, and if you have a good ear, you can tell that I am not her. So who I am is the host or the interviewer for the two ladies who are gonna bring their talents to you people over online streaming this coming Sunday, May 9th, in a show about Yo Mama Got Jokes 2. If you knew that your mama had jokes 1, you should know that she has jokes 2. This is the sequel, and as we talked about sequels before, Interludes, the mo better makes it mo better. So you get these tickets for you, your mother, your wife, your baby mama, her baby mama. You can get it for everybody. All right, so we're gonna take this show. This is a show about the show. So we're gonna talk to the two talented ladies behind the show. So this is where I come in, so because I'm not part of the show, I can tell y'all about the show, so you can get ready for it. All right. We're featuring today, you already know Valarie, y'all know Valarie, but who you may not know, maybe if you do, if you're a long time listener to the podcast, one of our very first guests on the podcast was Miss Jori O'Neale. And that's Jori O'Neale with an E at the end. Yeah, the other Jori O'Neale is a debt collector. So I don't want to depress our audience and think that they running into debt collection when they go to sign up for this show, because Well,
I'm gonna tell you what. We tried to make the ticket price such a price that it's a steal. So forget about collecting debt. This is a steal. I mean,
right.
Val, myself. I mean, we got artists, we got some Broadway performers, we got professional dancers, we got songwriters. Like, listen, this show is gonna be dope, absolutely dope.
And you are a mom, and this is a Mother's Day show. So you're a mom of 3, 4?
4. You didn't count all of them.
Boy, I know you do. I know you ain't missed one, right? You got 4 of them.
Yeah, 4 is
they keep
good.
Coming, huh?
I mean, listen, I talked to some of my friends, before COVID, and I tell them, we ain't talked in a while. I got 4 kids. They're like, oh, wow, 4. Oh, that's that's okay. You know, what do you do for a living? I'm like, oh, I'm a teacher. They're like, ooh, what does your husband do? I'm like, oh, you know, he's in law enforcement. Good for him. Good for him. That's nice. I'm like, yeah. And then they start sending out them COVID checks for every social security number in your household. I was like, oh, we rich.
That's right.
There's a lot of humans in this house.
Some people were baking bread. Some people were baking bread over the quarantine. Other people were making bread, right?
Yo, so I talked to the
creating
same friends.
Social security numbers.
Yeah, man, talk to the same friends. They got furloughed and now they living in their mama basement. And I'm like, oh man.
Oh, I know about that. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So you made too much money last year to get any COVID money? Oh.
Yeah.
But your mama gives you allowance? Oh, that's good for her. Good for her.
Well, she should, because she's getting a check off for you because of the.
Nah, not grown kids. You don't get checks for grown kids.
You don't?
No, sir.
That's disappointing to learn.
It is.
Okay.
As soon as they ability to be claimed disappears, my kids need to disappear as well. Like you.
All right.
Your time has been well served. Off you go.
Off you go. All right. So, do you find any humor in being a mom? Is it funny at times?
Humor does find itself in raising 4 kids in this generation. And if you, like I said, if you don't laugh, you're gonna cry. So I choose to laugh, and I've been blessed to have other people, laugh with me, laugh at me. I'm not really sure which one it is at this point. I'm like, just buy a ticket. Just keep laughing.
Right.
Like Nemo, just keep swimming. Just keep
so
laughing.
So one of the funnier things I found out about you is that you went to marriage therapy before you got married.
I did.
What's the fun in that?
I come from a long line of, I'm just gonna say that, adulterers.
Adultery. Okay.
Yeah.
I've heard of that. That's biblical.
Yes, it is. And so in my family there's not much monogamy, right?
Okay.
I got one cousin whose parents married before they had him and then stayed married after they had him. Right, and all these
you can do that.
Yeah, I didn't listen. It is very rare. I call him my unicorn cousin. That's my unicorn cousin.
All right.
Yeah, it's my unicorn cousin. So I didn't come from a family where marriage and stuff was the norm.
Okay.
So I needed to like speak to somebody to figure out, like, was there something within me that prevented me from having a happily ever after, or from staying with one person and being content with that one person. I did it with Jesus, but Jesus is perfect.
What I learned about you is that your comedies kind of stem from playing the dozens as a kid.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, first of all, just in case, because Valarie has a very wide range of friends and our people that listen to the podcast. We don't like to stereotype anybody, so just in case, for the 4 people that don't know what the dozens are, if you could explain what that is briefly, and then tell us how you got so good at it.
So the dozens is basically when you engage in verbal combat, right? So instead of throwing fists or knives or bullets, anything of that nature, you would throw words, and your words were thrown out with the intent and purpose of causing damage to any of the recipients. That was the goal. And so that's basically the dozens, and you continue to play in kind of a round robin tournament of sorts until there's 2 people left standing, and then the human that desires to fight the other one or has no rebuttal is the winner, and the last word is the victor. So
didn't Nick Cannon invent that? That's wilding out, right?
Not the same thing. This was late 70s, early 80s. So
okay, so there was comedy before Nick Cannon.
Yeah, a lot of it.
A lot of it. Okay.
Yeah, and so you asked how I got so good at it.
Yeah.
So what had happened was, I was a very observant child. For reasons like I plan on writing a memoir later, so I don't want to give too much away. But I was a very observant child, and so I would see a lot of strange things going down in my fam. And so when the adults would start playing this dozens game, I would stand around and I would listen, and I would try to figure out, like, wow, that word selection, that was pretty great. Oh, wow. I love the way that they rebutted with that. Oh, that comeback. Oh, that was so sharp. It was so snarky. Oh, I like this. And so I started practicing with my cousins, like my own age. And then it got to the point where I got so good that they were putting me in the rounds with the adults. I got to the point where like I got grown women want to fight me. I'm like 8 years old. It's grown women.
Oh.
Want to fight me because of my words. And I learned more as to why that was the case later on, after having met my father and living with him for a while, because he got some words. He's
And with these young ladies, is that where you learn adultery? Is that where that came from?
No. The dozens
okay.
Anybody and anything.
Okay.
No, you learn about adultery, same place everything else is learned nowadays. On the line.
On the line.
Okay. Yeah, on the line nowadays is actually online. Like there's this global network of web, but on the line was usually like in the alley.
Okay. In the alleys. Okay. Yeah. All right. So you from some place that has alleys.
I'm from the shop, baby.
All right. So I know it's the best side and not the west side. So where exactly are you from?
I'm from Chicago.
Yeah. What part of the city? That's what I'm saying. I'm saying you're from the best side, not the west side. So what part of the city are you from then?
Chicago.
So there these four directions. There's a north, a south, a east, and a west. So usually people are from one of those four sections.
Yeah.
So which one would have been your home?
Oh, Chicago.
Okay. All right.
She ain't budging, Michael. She ain't budging.
All right. Well, I can just testify it's none of the raggedy side. So
what in the world?
You trying to reduce my viewership, sir? I'm not claiming the side.
And Jori, just kind of taking a little bit of a more serious tone. Your comedy, you've described it as you want to encourage creativity through community.
Yes.
How do you go about doing that?
So just like this, right? So I'm in New York, Val's in Chicago. And I think the more entrepreneurs that join forces, especially Black-owned businesses, the wider our reach and the wider the amount of humans we're able to encourage. So I'm sure Val has shared already about how our interactions kind of sparked even what's happening right there, right? The whole Interludes podcast and how I encouraged and I pushed her to just like, throw the naysayers to the side, go after your dreams, boo. Go hard or go home. I do that same thing, my husband and I, with all of the entrepreneurial-minded people that we meet. We mentor people, we help people with their marketing, logo, kickoffs. Right now, I'm helping a young lady with her, first live event, right? She's having an in-person event to kind of showcase her company. And so that's what we do. That's the whole idea. We want to encourage people to take risks, right? To take a chance, to take a bet on themselves, right? There's so many things in life for you to gamble on. I think gambling on yourself is probably one of the hardest things to do. And so that's what we try to encourage. And while we're doing it, we try to build community, build bridges, and create networks and relationships that are lasting, long lasting.
So let's ask about that. We have opportunity each week. We hear from our host. Our host interviews wonderful people, different types of people. So let's get the dirt on her. Since you play in the dozens, you know the scoop, you know the 411 on Valarie. What should listeners know about Valarie that they don't know, other than that she hit that that golden year last week? What else?
What in the world is happening over here?
Well, how did you meet her? I mean, and when you met her, how much money did she have to borrow? Was it $500, $1,000? How much did she need?
So I'm not Jori O'Neale, the debt collector. I want to say that out loud now. So there was no money asked to be borrowed.
She said, "Plain old Texas."
We met at church. Maybe 18 years ago, roughly around. I think it was at a party or a convention of some sort, and she was loud.
Okay. Okay, so same person I met. All right, loud.
Yeah, she was loud. And she unabashment, like she's like, I'm here. I am here. I'm secure in me. And I came to have fun. And I was like, that's the one. All right, that's that kindred spirit. I feel that. And then I found out she was from the Chi. I was like, oh, it's on. Like it's on, because we met in New York. So
Right.
you know, it was like, wow, like somebody I can vibe with, somebody who like I don't have to explain like what Harold's chicken is.
So we mentioned this just in case you watching this. This is a real setup for where I want to go with this in terms of comedy. Now one of the things that people won't hear when they tune in this coming Saturday to Your Momma Got Jokes 2 from 5 to 6:30 Eastern, 4 to 5:30 Central, is they won't hear language that would be questionable or would make them want to take their kids and put them in another room or anything like that. This is a safe space in terms of the language that you use. Now, that doesn't mean that you can't talk about topics, because
we're gonna talk about some stuff.
Exactly.
We're gonna talk about some stuff.
Tell me how you negotiate that, because a lot of times I think people say they hear this term, and I'm not even going to use the term because I think at times it's been derided at times, but it has to do with cleanliness and humor, clean comedy at times. People hear that and they think like, oh, well, that must not be funny. However, I mean, for a long time before the dawn of cable, that's all you could see on television. And I found people to be quite funny when I saw them on the Tonight Show, or I saw them doing, situation comedies or concerts. They were very funny.
So some of the two, I know you didn't ask this question. Maybe it's coming down the line. We'll just skip.
I think it is.
Two of my biggest influences in terms of my comedy, Vicki Lawrence and Carol Burnett. I think, I'm not gonna say the thing, they were trendsetters, absolute trendsetters. A woman,
I love them,
to have her own sitcom and it be
Carol Burnett show,
be based around her life, her story, her, and there was no cursing, right? They're not. Some of the stuff was risque. Like I got the DVDs. Some of the stuff was risque.
Right, but I watched it with my grandparents. Tastefully. Yeah,
it was done tastefully. And so what I want to do is I want to recreate that, right, for the current culture. Like I used to watch, Vicki Lawrence, Mama's
Family.
I used to watch her with my grandparents, like, and I didn't have to leave the room. I didn't have to, like there was no, oh, well, this is too adult content for you. And so I'm like, I'm a parent now. I got 4 kids. Like, if I want to watch something funny, I don't want them to have to leave the room. I want them to be able to sit there and enjoy that with me. Like, I want to share that experience. Like those laughs that I had at other humans on TV with my grandparents, like those are some of the most cherished memories I have. And for this generation not to be afforded that opportunity to build those memories and to have that interaction and connection, like, because stuff is NC-17 or TV-14 or TVMA, like that's foolishness. So
right.
I don't put myself in a category of certain genres, right? I am a Christian and I do comedy, but I don't pigeonhole myself as a Christian comic, right?
Right, yeah, I get it.
Right.
Sure.
So I do clean comedy, but I do clean entertainment. Like all the entertainers that I rock with, the community that I'm helping to build, the community that my husband and I are fostering, it's full of individuals from different backgrounds, right? Everybody's not Christian, but they understand that if you rock with us, like it has to be something that you can keep your kids in the room and enjoy with them.
And sometimes that involves, here's the thing that I would ask. So, well, not really ask, it's a statement. In terms of doing that requires a higher use of vocabulary than what you'll find from other people. I mean, it is funny. I would say this. To me, the F word is funny. It's funny. But it's
free?
Easy. It's easy. See, comedy has to do with the mind and creating sometimes pictures and stories, and that takes skill. But if I just say, a strange word over and over and over again, you might laugh. You might laugh, but are you laughing with me? Are you laughing at me? You laughing at my lack of vocabulary? This is all I know, so I can only go so far. And I mean, you joked about laughing with the app, but I was clever enough, and I know our audience is too, to know that that was a joke, because of just the things that you're building with your husband, this company, the shows that you want to do, the people that you have already touched, and included Valarie. So in terms of comedy,
I never touched Val. I never touched Val. Let's put that on the record.
Okay, all right. No,
happening?
nobody had to touch Valarie. Valarie came out touched.
Okay,
You
yeah.
know what? Hey.
Accurate.
Definitely. So she is touched. How did you help to get her to a comedy for others? Like an audience.
Well, let's say like this: if you find her hilarious, that's all me.
Okay, got
if
it.
you find her
Full
dry,
credit.
that's all her.
Yep.
Yes.
Because she thinks she's funny.
No, like it's my husband always sometimes he don't like our business conversations because they can start to be, like we go off on tangents. We like squirrel, what?
Squirrel.
Like,
One of my favorite movies. Up. Squirrel. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We all over the place sometimes, but that's because she's such a joy to talk to. Like I was at her house till like the next day after her party, just talking, like literally sitting on the couch, just talking. Because she's such a joy to talk to. I'm like, yo, you should start a podcast because I love talking to you. Like, it's fun. Who knew that other people would find it fun as well?
Yeah, it's fun. Yeah. but my point is, she thinks she's funny sometimes, and really.
So it didn't take much.
Good.
It didn't take much. Like it's just encouragement because life experiences. Again, they present themselves, and you have two options. You can either choose to allow that to fuel you, or you can allow it to be a deterrent to you living your best life. And so we spoke for a while, and I was like, you know what? I can't be the only one in the universe who's wanted to do something, right? Who's wanted to do something like outside of their normal, everyday event. And I'm like, look, it's COVID. Like, people's is dying. Like, this is real. Like, all right, if you've never done anything crazy in your life, you've never taken a chance, never taken a gamble on yourself, try it now.
Exactly.
So I started Fun Friday Comedy, just so you know. Third season's gonna be dropping end of May, so stay tuned for that. Valerie's actually the first interview for season 3 of Fun Friday Comedy. We started interviews. Yeah, so it's gonna be a little full circle right there. But she just needed some encouragement. That was it. She just needed, just kick her out the nest, and off she flew. Like we did kind of like a talent show, right? On Fun Friday Comedy, and we invited a couple people to come and submit their comedy just to give it a try. Get it in front of other people and see how they received it. And man. She got a lot of good feedback. So much so I was like, I bet I'm about to do this Your Momma Got Jokes show last year Mother's Day. I was like, you got to come through. I was like, you was kind of funny with it. I know what to expect because I never seen you do stand up. And she's like, I never did stand up either. I'm like, well, all right, great. So we were both pleasantly surprised. This is great. So we did it, and like how they were like, wow, Valarie, we didn't know you had it in you. Like, you're hilarious. Like, let us know next thing saying you're doing something. And I want to say maybe like a month or maybe 6 weeks after, Interludes, boom, first situation hitting. I was like, all right, that's what's up. All right, so my job here is done. You funny. You're talking to people listening to you. On to the next one. Let's keep it moving. But Val is hilarious. I think she's hilarious, and a lot of us, we just need we need somebody in our corner to just tell us something that
Mm-hmm.
we kind of know a little bit, maybe. We just need that confirmation. So again, that's the whole point of our company, is just to confirm what people already know, like kind of give them some direction. Like, all right, try this, try that, whatever. But so far so good. I've been super encouraged with, like I said, the community that we're building. Listen, this is just the beginning, right?
Right.
It's just the beginning.
And so Valarie, tell us, so you haven't had much time to speak, which I think is probably, refreshing for some of our listeners.
First time for everything.
Exactly. So how did you become fortunate enough to meet Jori? Tell us your side. So she says she met you at an event, a convention, gathering. How do you recall meeting her?
I would agree with that. And I remember she was with a different sector of our church, and we did there was a singles event or something, and we were singers. So she led her choir, I led mine, and I was just like, man, she can sing, she can perform. So I feel like I'm drawn to the creative folks in my world, in my orbit, and Jori, the great thing about knowing that we're both from Chicago, we just had that Chicago bond, which was great. But yeah, there's not enough good or nice things I could say about Jori. Yeah.
Oh, that's sweet.
Oh gosh, here we go.
Well, where am I gonna go with this now? Now you turned it into some sweet thing. The only thing I can really say about that is Your Mama Got Jokes too.
Here we go.
Is 5 to 6:30 Sunday.
Oh my God.
May 9th. Tickets available. Tickets are $15. Visa, MasterCard, Discover. Even if you got American Express, we'll take it. Really. We'll do. Okay. So get your tickets as early as you can. You don't want to wait. You don't want to, I won't stipulate that you're on stage and I get late. You just want to participate.
Is that a
Be
word?
there.
Is that a word?
Oh, what's the word?
Yeah, what's the word? Is it stagulate? Is that a real word?
Johannesburg is a word. Okay. Sure it is. The thing is that what we want to make sure people know is that they'll be seeing both of you ladies there. And Jori, are there other performers? Are there other artists that we'll be seeing there for you? Your Mama Got Jokes too?
Yeah. I was taken aback by Portia Camille King. She Chicago artist who has been doing a lot of live theater out there. She just finished doing Steel Magnolias, actually. And so she and I have been friends, I want to say 30 years.
Okay.
And
nice.
Portia.
I'm in love with her voice. Portia. And I'm super grateful because her voice is, listen, I can't say enough about this chick's voice. It's dope. It's amazing. And so we've had a couple returnees. My homegirl, Ari Melodic, she's gonna do some spoken word original piece she just put down, in honor of her sister and their bond. So we're not just lifting up mothers, we're lifting up anyone who's like kind of been that motherly figure, right? Older siblings, aunts, cousins, because it takes a village, honestly, to raise a kid. So mothers, they get a lot of credit when things go well, and then they get a lot of flack when things don't go so well. But there's other humans involved in raising up children well. So we want to salute all the humans, not just even women, men too. But y'all got a Father's Day later, so we'll do that.
We do. Yeah.
But this is as it's a treat. So Ari's going to be doing some spoken word, and we have Sebastian Harris. He's going to be doing the original song. We have a nice array of diverse artistry. And if I'm feeling moved or whatever, I might bust a note or two. I don't know. I'm not sure yet.
Whoa!
You heard it here
World
first.
premiere.
You heard it here first.
I don't know. listen, I'm fortunate. I'm blessed to be able to do this, to have technology, right? Like I'm talking to y'all. I have no idea where you are right now, Michael. I've none at all. Maybe you're in witness protection. I don't know, because your background's always different every time I see a video. I'm not sure.
I'm living off the grid online.
Hey, I ain't mad at it, right? But I'm grateful for these advancements in technology to allow us to do this, right? And so my hope and my goal is that other people take advantage of this and they get out there, right? Just whatever it is, whatever that dream, that desire God put on your heart to do, just like go for that. Go do it.
And
leave all the inhibitions behind you. Like they gonna always be there. Those voices always gonna be at the back of your head. The naysayers, they're always gonna be on your IG feed. They're always gonna be there. But you have to make the choice. Like just go. Leave all the inhibitions behind you. Like they gonna always be there. Those voices always gonna be at the back of your head. The naysayers, they're always gonna be on your IG feed. They're always gonna be there. But you have to make the choice. Like just go. Just go. So hopefully folks don't just go, but they come and see your Momma Got Jokes too Sunday. It's gonna be great. I'm super excited about it. Always enjoy being able to help others laugh, right? For some people this is gonna be a very tough day, right? They don't have their mothers anymore, and that was part of why I invited Valarie to do this. This is homage, to honor Miss Rosie. Like you know what I mean? Like you can sit by yourself with the Haagen-Dazs and the warm blanket and the pictures of mama clutched to your chest and rock back and forth. Or you can come rock with us and laugh and celebrate the women, right? The women and the men. Yeah. She's
if you're ready.
Like that.
That's right.
Yeah.
Your Momma Got Jokes too is Sunday. This coming Sunday, May the 9th, also known as Mother's Day. Tickets are $15. You can get it through IYH Entertainment, LLC. So you can get your tickets there. You accept Visa, MasterCard, Discover, and even American Express. And if you got that black card, the black MX, get several tickets, okay? Get tickets and just give them out to just more tickets, and it's virtual, so you don't have to run out. Okay, so this is the move. We've talked to two of the ladies that you'll be able to hear next Sunday
or see
and experience and laugh with. It's Jori O'Neale and Valarie Johnson of Interludes with Valarie Johnson. Thank you for listening. Enjoy. Bye, y'all. And happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day, everybody. Happy Mother's Day, everybody.
Okay. Is that a wrap?
That's a wrap.
Yeah, cause
click.
Yeah, because you really talked a lot. So I just let you run off the rails. It's all good. I think he's interviewed other people before, but he really was hyped to do this. So that's the reason why I didn't talk that much. Next time on Interludes.
I really had to learn new things. Going through the whole Adobe suite and starting to take on that was a challenge. For sure, we try new challenging things with each episode. We are mixing video and animation. We are doing all sorts of interesting things. And the challenge is always there to us to just keep stepping up that game with each one. And as we do that, we watch all of the actors do the same thing, right? The challenge gets laid down for all of us. And I think that's part of the great collaboration that's happening.
We will talk with the voice actors, writers, and tech crew of the newly formed theater ensemble Hand Forged Fiction about their 9-part graphic audio drama, Brother Mine, on the next Interludes. Interludes, original concept by Valarie Johnson, written by Michael Womble, produced by Valarie Johnson and Michael Womble, original intro and outro music produced by Kendall Nesbitt. Interludes, a pure Lighthouse production, brought to you by our national sponsor, IYH Entertainment's Your Momma Got Jokes Mother's Day virtual event on Sunday, May 9th, featuring comedian Jori O'Neale and Valarie Johnson. To purchase tickets or for more information, visit the website linktree/Pure Light Media. Our local title sponsor, A1 Pestmasters, for all your exterminating and pest control needs. Call A1 Pestmasters at area code 773-365-9962 or visit their website at a1pestmasters.com. To subscribe to our YouTube channel or join our Interludes Facebook group, visit the website linktree/Pure Light Media.